Today's class is about how to delete an object. Okay, today we are going to do delete operation. We have completed that in CRUD operations. We have completed create and retrieve or read. Now we are going to perform a delete operation. I'll share my screen. I think most of you have done up to here, right? Don't neglect it. Okay? It is very important topic. These based on these 3-4 operations only, you can build a complete website. Okay, small changes. There will be only small changes in these operations. Okay. Actually, I said that yesterday I'll send you some template, right? Let's start the template integration from Monday onwards. Okay. We have contact and view context, right? In view context, I have 4 contacts. Now I want to delete any of the contact here. Now I should add another column here to add a delete operation. Okay, I'll show how to do it. In view context, I want to delete something. Here I will add delete button. And in th also I'll give as delete. Go and refresh here. I got delete here, but I should get this delete button, this delete word as a link. So I have to use href. Sorry, in th, not in td. td, and we're going to use anchor tag delete. I'll keep it as empty because I have not written any logic for delete, right? Just to check whether I am getting, yeah, here I got delete, but it will not work because there is nothing in this delete. Okay, I have not passed any logic here. Now I'm going to write logic for my delete operation in views. If delete request first obj equal to contact dot text dot odd. Okay. Here, if I use all, I'll get all the contacts which are there in my table. So I need only one contact here. I want to delete a specific data in this contact table. So I need to take each contact individually. Okay. For each contact, there will be an ID. Okay. I'll show you that ID also. I'll also display that ID. Simply in our database, while we are creating a table, when we are adding data, automatically an ID will be incremented, right? You observe. Table data will have an ID which is auto incremented. If we delete the third ID, it will not appear once again. Okay, it will be deleted permanently. 3 will be deleted permanently if you delete it. Okay. Now here also I will make that ID to be visible so that you will be it will be more efficient. Okay, it will be more clear. View contacts started. Got it right. Mm. I here also have to take x dot id. You can get the data whatever you want, whatever that is stored in DB, that the data you can get into your web page. Okay. Here I also got this ID. When I hover on this here in this corner, I should get a link like some delete contact URL name and its ID. I have to pass along with ID. Then only I can able to delete that row. Okay. How we can pass that ID means simply we have written def delete request. Here itself I am going to pass an ID. It is very important topic. Here you will get more confused. Okay, here you should get more clarity here itself. Okay, ID. Here I am passing an ID. Okay, along with request I am passing an ID. This ID now where I am going to use means object. I have taken some variable obj equal to this model name dot objects dot. Now here I am using get. Get means I will get a single data. Okay, single to get single. Actually, I have explained that if you want to get a single data, you will use get. Okay, ID equal to ID. Okay, this ID is this ID is the ID which is in the table in this model. Okay, this ID is nothing but this ID. Okay, that ID is this ID and this ID is this one. Okay, when we hover on this, an ID will pass here. That ID will come here, and if I hover on it, for example, I hovered on that delete link, then and for example, one is passed over there. Then this one will be will be compared to the ID which is in the database. Okay, this one. Okay, that one will compared with this one and I will get this row. Okay, now I will get that row and I can delete this. Simply we have an inbuilt function called delete. Okay, delete. Now up to now we used return, render, request and HTML page and dictionary, right? Now we are going to use redirect. Okay, return it is like render only. but redirect, REDIRECT, redirect. Okay, redirect to the URL, whatever the page you want to get redirected. If I deleted this content, if I want this it to be in the same page, if I want to be in the same page, then I have to pass this URL. Okay, view contact. If I want to pass to different URL, then I can give a different page URL. Okay, view contact. Okay, now here when I try to give RE, I should get a redirect function also, but I have not got here because I have not imported that redirect. Just I have imported render only. You can also import redirect. Okay, just click R. You will get a suggestion redirect in the first itself. Simply select that redirect. Okay. Now, if you try to give RE, then you will get a suggestion here. You got a suggestion as redirect. Okay. Redirect view contact. Now, we have written a function for delete now. Delete contact. I will take delete contact. So it will be clear now. Delete contact. Okay. Now I have to write URL for this. Okay. Delete contact views dot delete contact comma name equal to delete contact. Okay, I have given a URL here, but in views.py, I have passed ID along with this request now. In the function, I have passed request along with an ID. I have taken ID, right? In URLs also you have to pass ID like this. Okay, in this format slash. In this tags you have to use int. As ID is a number, you have to take int. If you take any other value, you have to take string. Okay, str int colon ID. Okay, I have taken ID now. That's why I have taken ID here. Int colon ID. This is the format you have to write when you want to pass any ID into URLs. Okay. Now you have to give delete. We have written delete function, right? Sorry, delete href, right? Here you have to pass that URL. URL. My function name is delete contact, and here you have to give ID. ID equal to x dot ID. Okay, I will explain you once again. Don't worry. ID. Okay. I'll explain you this whole operation once again. Okay. Yeah. Once observe here in this corner, once all of you observe in this corner, okay? If I try to hover on this delete operation, I am getting my IP address slash my function name slash ID of that row. When I go to the second row, I'm getting the second row ID, third row ID, fourth row ID. If I try to click on this, that object got deleted from my DB. Here in the table, it was not there because we have deleted it. Let's go to our database and try to refresh the data. It got deleted. If you observe, there is no row with the ID 1. We have deleted, but we will have some important data, right? For example, we have some important data in some list. Unfortunately, just if we try to touch on the delete button, the data will get deleted. So to avoid that, we'll keep a warning that are you sure you want to delete, like that. We can keep a warning on clicking on this delete operation, delete link. The data should not get deleted immediately. You should get some warning because it is a sensitive operation, right? Delete is a sensitive operation where we can lost a huge important data or huge data or some personal data, whatever it may be. The delete operation should warn us whether I should delete it or not. Okay, to keep that warning, we can use this return. Sorry, on click. On click means on clicking. Okay, we have a inbuilt function called on click. In anchor tag, we have that function name. Okay, on click. Here we have different types of functions. We are using on click now. On click equal to return confirm. Confirm. In parenthesis, you have to give again single quotes. In single quotes, you can pass a message, whatever the message you want, you can pass here. Are you sure? Okay, I want to pass a message like, are you sure? Let's try to refresh the data. Okay, immediately when I click on this, the data should not get deleted. Okay, here I am passing the ID 2, 3 and 4, right? I want to delete the data which of ID 3. When I click on this, I am getting a warning like, are you sure? This is a message I have, I want to display, so I have kept this message only in my templates. That's why this message displayed here on clicking that delete link. Okay, it will not get deleted immediately on clicking this link. Okay, we will get a warning. If we click OK only, then it will get deleted. Okay, the other data also deleted. Now I'll show you again. I want to add some data here, some client email, client@gmail.com, subject some testing, delete function, mobile some random number, submit. Contact posted. When I try to view contacts, I got from ID 5. Okay, now, from now it will go to 5, 6, 7, 8, like that only. It will not, again it will not go to 1 and 3 which are missed, right? It will not replace the data of ID 1 and 3. It will get deleted permanently. Okay, whatever you may do, the data will not get retrieved. Okay, that data will delete permanently. Okay, now so here is example. We got 5 here. Okay, if you want to delete, it will give a warning. Now I'll explain you this operation once again. Okay, in view context, we are going, we want to delete something here. Okay, we want to delete each row one by one. Okay, I want to delete the row which is not required for me. Okay, that maybe have some that messages which are not required for me. Okay, so I have to give a delete operation here. I have written in table header, I have written th delete, and in data I have passed a link here. Okay, with the name delete. Okay, I have given a link name delete. Okay, and I have written a function with the name delete contact, and here I passed request comma id. When I hover on this, the id will be passed directly into this link. Okay, for example, if I hover If I hover on the second, I have 2 here. That's why I'm getting /2 in this corner. I've got /2, /4, /5. That 5 will compare with the database. Okay, that that 5 will be compared with these IDs. Where the 5 is there in this in this column, it will check each row, and it will select this row, and this data will be displayed because we have written a logic here, a line here. Okay, whatever the ID is passed, it has to go to DB, and in this table it has to check each object which have that ID. Okay, this ID. Okay, if I got that ID, then that object should be deleted. Okay, and it should go to the same page. Okay, if you want to go to this page, this contact.html also, it will go. Okay, if whatever the page you want, without displaying any message, if you want to display any message, you have to use this one, or else you have a big process to pass messages in redirection also. But it is very big process. First of all, try to uh, be perfect in this content. Afterwards you can learn that. Okay, that will be somewhat advanced. Okay, not in peaks, but it will be some difficult. Okay, view contact. This is very important. How to pass an ID is very important. Okay, to, if you want to delete each individual one by one, you have to pass ID for sure. Then only you can able to delete it. Okay. Now in URLs, you have to write your URLs in this format. If your function is carrying any ID, if your function is passing some ID, then for sure you have to write in this format only. There is no need to make any changes in second and third names. Okay, in your views.function name, and the name, whatever the name you want to give to your URL, there is how you written in previous URLs, in the same format you can write these two. But the path you have to write is should be in this format only. Okay, you have to write function name and slash, and whatever you have passed over there, you have to mention it here. If you pass email, you have to give string here, str, and email here. Okay, now if you want to pass the same URL in this view context, up to now we have passed URLs in this format, right? In this format only we have passed URLs in this format, but in this scenario we have passed an ID into that function now. So we have to mention that ID here. We have to pass this ID. This x.id is very important, because here only you have to mention x for sure. This x is nothing but this one. Okay, whatever the ID is here, that is that we are going to pass the same ID here also. Okay, same ID here. If you want to pass email, then if you for example you pass email in your function, a request comma email, then you have to give string slash sorry, str is to email in your URLs. Here also you have to give email equal to x.email. That's it. Then an email will be passed over there. If you want to keep any warning before deleting any object, means you have to give on click, return confirm, and whatever the message you want here, you can give here. Okay, this on click and return confirm have to be given in this format only, but the message you want to display is whatever the message you want, you can display here. This is the delete operation you can do. You can also do delete operation by using some sessions. Okay, but I will show you it afterwards. Okay, now we have done with this delete operation, right? Delete operation can be done in different formats, passing email, by passing ID. Now we have seen the ID. Now try to do with the email. No, there is no other much difficulty in passing that email but simply you have to change in place of ID, you have to keep email. That's it. In place of INT, you have to mention STR. That's it. Once try to do with email. Okay. Now contacts. Okay. We have done with delete operation. No, I will show how to do update operation. How to do update operation. I'll show it. You can write in two views or in a single view also, but to show some action, we in form you can use action, right? We have done in some get operation. In the same way, we are going to do some action function here. So that's why I will write this edit operation in two views. Okay, views. Def edit contact request ID. So the object equal to the same way. If you want to delete that single row, you have to pass ID, and you have to get the row which is related to the same ID, which is equal to that ID. That row will be displayed now. That row will be deleted now. In the same way, for contact edit also, if I want to edit this row, so I have to get the details only of this row only, not the remaining rows. Okay, so here I am going to contact dot objects dot contact dot objects dot get ID equal to ID. Return sender request. I'll take my HTML page as edit contact dot HTML. Yeah. Now I have to create a page for this, and also URL. First of all, I will write URL for this. Okay. Uh, Previously I have written for delete operation. In the same way, I am going to write edit operation for edit URL the same way. Okay, by passing ID into the URL. Path it order slash int is to ID. The same thing I am repeating once again. Observe clearly. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Views dot delete. Sorry, edit tag comma equal to edit contact. Okay, I have written for edit contact. Now I have to create a template for that. I'm creating a HTML page for edit contact. Yeah, HTML edit contact. First thing you have to do is you have to include header and footer into your pages. Okay. Include dot HTML dot HTML. Okay. Okay, I have included header and footer into it. Now I am going to mention this link into my view contacts page. Okay. I'll take here as I can also take action here, and I can give to edit and delete here. But however you want, you can give here. I'll take okay. I'll give action here. Action, and in the same TD, I am going to give edit also. Okay. href URL edit contact. The same thing, you have to pass id equal to x dot id. Sorry, you have to pass this id inside this. id equal to x dot id. And I will not give any on click here. If you want to mention that on click, you can proceed with your modifications. But I think there is no need of for edit, because if we click without seeing that link also, there is no loss will happen clicking by clicking on that link. Okay, I got edit and delete in one column only. Okay, if I click on edit, an id is passed. If you observe here, edit context /2 means the id which the row with the id 2, that page is displaying now. Now if I click on this edit link, I should get like this. Okay, I should get like this. Edit contact. Simply you can copy that contact page, and also you can use here, but I'm showing you to get clarity, I'm showing you once again. Okay, form method equal to post in div label. What are the fields I have? Name, email, subject, message, mobile. Name, div, label, email, just I'm taking labels. Afterwards, I will keep that input boxes. Okay, message, name, email, subject, message. Label for mobile, and here also I'll use a label for subject. Once I go here and I will try to go to that edit page, view contacts, edit. I got labels. Now I'll give boxes for that. Put the type of input for name will be text and name is here. Also you have to give these names. Okay, don't forget to give all names. Okay, most of you have forgot to give names. Okay, don't forget to mention that names. Type email name will be email. Subject input, sorry, input type will be text for this. Name will be subject. For message, I have to use text area now. That's why I'm taking this text area and giving name for that as message. Most of you forgot to give type for your mobile number. Sorry, name for your mobile number, because here we are taking type as number no, type as number no. So you are thinking that I have given name over here itself. It is not name, it is type. Okay, you have to give name separately. Okay, name equal to mobile. These are the names which you have taken in your models only, no? And also I have to give a submit button here. There is no need of any label for my submit button. Okay, here is my submit. Yeah, I got all the input boxes here, but the thing is I should get the data which is already there in my input boxes. I should get the data from the backend into my input boxes. Okay, I should get the data inside it. Then only you can edit this page. For example, if you want to edit any details on your any website, if you registered on any website, if you want to edit your data, you will not get empty boxes. You will get the boxes of previous data. In the same way, I want to pass the previous data here. Already we know how to get the data from the backend in tables and also in message. In the same way, pass this obj into your dictionary and bring that into your HTML page. Here I will take x obj. I have said you already that if you use get operation, there is no need to use for loop in your HTML page. Okay, I have used get operation here now because I am getting a single data. If I get single data, what is the need of getting using that for loop in your HTML? There is no need, right? So I am going to use this X directly in my page to get the data. Okay, edit contact. How to get the data means value equal to same double floor brackets X dot name value X dot email value X dot subject value X dot message mobile value X dot mobile. I'll get all the data by using this value. Okay, but I'll not get this text area value. I'll show you why. if you observe, I got all the data from the backend here, but I have not got any data on in my message, because here in message it will not take any value here. In between these two tags, you have to pass the value only with double floor brackets. There is no need to mention any value here. Okay, simply give double floor brackets and x dot the name which is there in your model. Then you will get the data here. Simply you can edit here and you can submit. But the thing is, okay, we also forgotten to mention that CSRF token in our form. Inside a form only you have to give the CSRF token. It will not work if you give this token outside of the form. CSRF token. Django will Django will help you to identify your mistakes very easily. Okay. Now, if I try to submit it, data get changed because I have not written any logic for this. I have written logic only to get the data from the backend in an empty input boxes. That's it. That is the thing I have done up to now. Just in views, the meaning of 3 lines is to get the data from the backend into our HTML page. Now, the main logic I will write now. If update, I'll take this page name, this function name as update. Just I will take a request because action will not accept ID into it. Okay. If request dot that equal to post, here also we are doing the post operation now. We are posting some data, right? So we have to mention this, and also I am taking based on ID only. We are going to take the data now. ID equal to request dot post ID. From this ID only, this request dot post ID means the ID which is passing in our HTML page. This ID, okay? This ID, okay? ID equal to request dot post ID. OBJ equal to contact dot object dot get ID equal to ID obj1 equal to, or else you can also take form. How we have taken form in our posting in this, you can also use X like this. Whatever the name you want, you can take here. Okay, I will take form only. Form equal to whatever the name you want, you can use it. Okay, contact form. In contact form only you are passing, you are giving, right? Request dot same as post operation, but few changes. Okay, because we are linking this template to this template. No, I mean this function to this function. No, that's why you have a little changes. You are updating the data. No, that's why you have to take instance is equal to obj. This is the variable you have to use here. Okay, if form dot is valid, so is valid, form dot save. You have to save the form. That's it. If it is valid, you have to save the form. Save the form and return redirect to view contacts page. I want to redirect to view contact page. Okay. If not, else you can also mention else, or directly you can write return render request edit. Okay, I will you can also you can redirect to that page, or else you can directly use redirect also here. Okay, if you want to give return render also, it will work. Okay, return render, sorry, return redirect view contact only. View contact, and here also I will use return redirect slash view contact. Okay, now I have to write URL for this. Here I have not mentioned any page here, because I want to execute some logic here. I don't want to go to some other page and do some changes over there. Just in this page, I want to do this operation. How to do this operation in this page means you have to use action for it. In action, you have to pass the URL of this update operation. Okay. Now I will try to write URL for this path. Dot it equal to name equal to update. Okay, I have written URLs for my update operation. I have given a comma over there. Use update only. In edit contact, I have to pass this action over there. Okay, in action, I have to pass that URL. That's it. Action. How you pass URL in your href? In the same way, you have to pass the URL in your action also. Update. Okay, when I click on submit button, this action will be started, and this action will work on it. Okay, now I'll go to contact, and if I you will get an error. I will show you what is that. Okay, if I click on view contacts and edit, if I click on submit, you will get an ID like ID. Okay, what is the meaning of that error? Means you have to mention an ID here, because there you have written if request dot method equal to post, and you are posting some ID here. Okay, that ID you have to mention here. Okay, edit contact, you have to give div full input. The type of ID is number only, no number. You have to give a name for you for your ID also. Don't forget to mention the names. Names plays a major role in this form handling. Okay, value equal to x dot id. Now edit contact page. I'll change my phone number from this to 123456789 I'll click on submit. The contact has okay. I got an error because in views I have given object. It is not object, it is objects. Okay. In all the views we have written objects only. No, I have done a mistake here. That's why it is saying that it is not object, it is objects. Okay. I'll change my phone number from this to 123456789. Okay, on submit. If you observe, my phone number has changed from that 962 9 series to this 1 series. Okay. If you try to change the details of Aurora, this message and all, click here, you will get the data of Aurora only. If Aurora's, I want to change my name as Aurora's test Aurora. If I click on submit, my subject and name will get changed in my second line, Aurora's and test Aurora. This is how an edit operation will work. I will, if you have any doubts, I will explain you once again. Another class will start now. Okay, so there is no time today to explain it once again. Okay, then have a nice day. That's all about today's class. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, you can ask me, you can message me. Tomorrow is holiday, no? Tomorrow is holiday for us. We'll meet on Friday. I mean, the day after tomorrow, we'll meet and we'll discuss the topics. Okay. All of you, happy Diwali. I wish you a very happy Diwali. Okay, then have a nice day. Bye.